G'day, ZiggyD here with some Diablo 3 news. That's right. So patch 1.0.8 released pretty recently, and Shenanigans, damn it, Shenanigans. Plenty of action going on in the Diablo 3 economy. Pretty entertaining, been reading about everything that's been happening. Since I didn't go live, I didn't jump on the game right when the patch went live, I apparently missed some pretty big action, but just reading over it's been pretty funny. So basically, gold duping has been happening. It's been a thing. So some code, some dodgy code went live into the patch 1.0.8 real clients, and this dodgy code allowed people to essentially duplicate gold through the real money auction house. So I'm not going to talk about exactly what the dupe is, because Blizzard really strongly encourages people not to mention exploits in public forums, and this is a pretty public forum, so I'm not going to tell you how to do the dupe. But if you want to find out, they're going to be stopping it from happening, and I highly don't recommend doing it because there'll be potential bans. But if you want to find out what people were actually doing, you won't even be able to do it. The auction house is offline now. Like, check out this. There you go. Auction house is currently unavailable. But anyway, if you're interested enough to find out how it was performed, you could easily Google that pretty easily. Anyway, so yeah, basically there was a method by which people could duplicate large sums of gold. They had to have approximately 6 billion gold to begin with, and they were doing this, and then they were funneling gold into various items. Gem prices skyrocketed up to 10 million or something ridiculous like that, and shenanigans, basically shenanigans. So both the auction houses have been taken offline, pending fixing up this code, and there's potential that there's going to be a rollback. So I'm actually going to switch over to a post here from Blizzard. So they said, they don't have an ETA of when the auction house is going back live. They've mentioned here, will there be a rollback? Now, the fact they're mentioning it suggests that there will be a rollback. However, as we can go here, the community is speculating that there actually won't be, and that's because they haven't taken the game offline. Like, the game's still playable right now. So that means if they are planning on doing a rollback, if they're even considering there's a 50% chance they're going to do a rollback, they should really take the game servers offline so that people aren't, finding their best epic legendary of all time and then suddenly getting a rollback. Basically, every second that the game is left live before a rollback is done, just means more angry people when the rollback is actually done. So there's potential that there won't actually be a rollback. So the next thing was, will players be banned for using this dupe? It sounds like they are, and I'm hearing reports of that sort of thing happening. So we're currently in the process of reviewing the accounts involved and taking appropriate actions, including temporary locks, suspensions, and/or bans. And they link to their exploitation policy there. So yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some bans on. Those people's accounts will be cleared out of all duplicated gold, but that's not to stop the damage that's been done to the economy in just such a short period of time. Lots of stuff was being traded, as laundering for duplicated gold, and it sounds like from people that had seen the auction house before they took it offline that things were pretty much destroyed. I guess even more so than they were, whatever the auction house and the economy in Diablo 3 was holding on to. It's been pretty much broken by this. So it does sound like a rollback is necessary. It seems like something they should do, given a huge gold duplicating exploit like this. But there was, if I remember back correctly, there was suspected gold duping happening on the Asian servers, like the Korean servers and that, for a while, and like gem duping and things like that, and there wasn't any actual rollbacks then, if I remember correctly. So maybe Blizzard really doesn't want to resort to rollbacks, but maybe that'd be necessary. I think it probably would be a good idea. They can refund any real money auction house transactions that happened over the last 24 hours and sort this out. But pretty entertaining stuff. Patch 1.0.8, the actual patch itself, besides this code and the dodgy code and the gold duplicating and everything like that, looks pretty good. Some really nice mob density changes to the earlier acts. You can actually play in Act 1 now, and some of the best locations in the game appear to be in Act 1, which is really cool. I was looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of Act 1. Played around with it a bit on the PTR and it felt really good. And I think some even more changes had been made since I actually tried it out last. So I'm probably going to jump on and try it out a bit more. But, if you were looking to do a little bit more farming, jump into Diablo 3, have a bit of a bash around, then, now might be a good time to do it. with patch 1.0.8, but I wouldn't get too serious until this rollback situation has been sorted out, because if you do happen to find an epic legendary right now and there's a rollback tomorrow, you'll probably lose it. So feel free to jump on and have a look, and feel free to hit up the forums, the Reddit, and the D2JSP and various sites about this duping action, because pretty funny stuff. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.